Hi guys, a very warm welcome to all of you. I hope everybody is doing great. And guys, today we are going to talk about limits. So if you're all excited and if you're all ready for the session, give me a thumbs up quickly. I Rajat, welcome. Advait, Bhumina Darshan, Maharaj, welcome. Kirito, Mandeep, welcome. Asmi, definitely Asmi, why not? Manoj, welcome man. Veer Shah, welcome. Sonu, Sai Bhargav, very nice to see all of you here. Ravi Kiran, Bhavesh, Disha, Hasini, Dinakar, Bharani, welcome man. So guys, today I'll be talking about limits. So limits, as you all know, it's a 11th standard topic and I will probably go through it briefly and focus majorly on problems. Okay. But don't worry, I will explain a little bit of theory as opposed to what we have been doing so far in the sprint sessions. Okay. So are you all ready for it, guys? Are you excited to learn some cool and amazing concepts related to this wonderful chapter, limits? Because limits forms the foundation for continuity. I'm sure everybody understands the sequence in which I'm teaching. So I started with functions, which is the starting point of calculus. Then you go to limits, then you have continuity, then you have differentiability, then you have application of derivatives. So this is what we call as differential calculus, and that is the way I'm going to teach you all. Okay. Thank you, Kiran. So exactly, yes, Suhas, we were a bit early today. Definitely. So let us get started. I'm going to first introduce myself for all those who do not know me, who are here for the first time. Guys, my name is Shimon Joseph and I am a math master teacher here at Vedantu. I've been teaching for almost 7 years now, and in these 7 years, I've come across more than 10,000 plus wonderful students just like all of you. And a few years back, I was also like you. I was preparing for many exams and I cleared some of them. So KVPY was one exam which I cleared. And when I wrote JEE Mains, I was one of the state toppers in Tamil Nadu. So now I've decided to come here at this JEE Enthuse channel so that I can help you reach your goal in a very efficient, smart manner. Okay? Yup. So with that, let me also say that you guys can reach out to me on my personal Instagram handle. So I respond to almost every doubt which student asks over here. So definitely watch it and get in touch with me so that we can be together as a team. We can work together. Got it? So moving on, guys, the most important slide, which is over here, we have the like, share and subscribe slide. Because guys, JEE Enthuse is a new channel and we would really appreciate your support and your love in the beginning, because that is what will take it higher. So do spread the word, do let your friends know, bring them over here and we will all learn together. Got it? The board is shining, Chandrasekhar. As soon as I go to the first slide, it will be all right. So I hope you guys are all okay with it. Yup. Vimal Raj. I will start KVPY as well, Vimal Raj. After a while, I will start teaching you KVPY maths as well. Okay. Olivia wants me to teach in detail. So guys, like I said, I will teach you briefly, but I cannot get into the details of everything because I have to help your 12th standard students. So I hope you all understand that. Okay. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the chapter we are going to discuss today. It is called as limits. So as you guys can see, as the name suggests, limit is nothing but the value which a function approaches or tends to take whenever x approaches a certain value. For example, so let us say I have something like limit x tending to a f of x. What does it mean? It means if I have the graph of this function, let's say f of x is like this. Let's say this is a random graph of f of x and this is a. So I want to understand as my x approaches a. So I can approach a from the left hand side, I can approach a from the right hand side. So as I approach a from the left and right, what is my functional value? Is it tending to a same value? And that value is called as limit of the function at the point x equal to a. Are you all clear with it? Very simple, nothing fancy over here. Yes, Saurabh, are you guys able to follow? Saurabh, you are on time. We are just starting with the first slide. So this is the first slide of today's class. Exactly, Archana. It is the approaching value. Okay. It can be the value which it takes also. Doesn't matter. Got it? So now I'll give you a very small example. So if I ask you, Archana, limit x tending to 1, x plus 1. The answer is just 2. So this method of finding out limit is called as direct substitution. Direct substitution. Isn't it? So this is absolutely right. Exactly. Limit does not depend on the actual value of the function. Yes, the actual value of the function may or may not be equal to the limit value. Please understand that. So limit is the value which the function tends to take from the left side and right side. If the left hand limit and right hand limit both are equal, then you say limit exists. If the left hand limit and the right hand limit are both equal, then you say that the limit will exist at that point. Okay, so this is a very simple example, but look at this now. If I have a function like this and I'm asking you guys, what is the limit at x equal to 1? So if I want to look at x equal to 1, if I directly substitute, I will get 0 by 0. So 0 by 0 is not 1. Okay, don't cancel both the 0 and say 1. So 0 by 0 is called as an indeterminate form. 0 by 0 is called as an indeterminate form. So when you have an indeterminate form, you need to look for other ways of solving apart from direct substitution. You cannot use direct substitution. So what are the other ways in which we can solve? That is what I'm going to teach you. That is what this whole chapter is about. Neighborhood means to the left side and right side of 1. So for example, Barney, as I say x is equal to 1, I want to approach x from the left hand side and I want to approach 1 from the right hand side. So as my x is 0.75, 0.9, 0.99, 0.999, you see that the function value comes closer and closer to 3. Can you see that? The function value comes closer and closer to 3. So I know at 1, the limit of my function is equal to 3. Are you all able to understand it? But every time in exam, I cannot keep calculating. Na? Every time in exam, I cannot keep calculating. I will have to sometime solve it by methods rather than doing this by calculation. Exactly, Divya Sharma. I will come to that. So the first method which I'm going to teach you is called as the factorization method. So here, if you see, I have x minus 1 as a common factor because the numerator can be simplified. X cube minus 1 cube can be written as x minus 1 into x square plus x plus 1. So when I divide by x minus 1, I can cancel out the common factor. Why can I cancel out the common factor? Because x is not equal to 1, x is tending to 1. So when x is not equal to 1, I can cancel it. Because remember, 0 by 0 is not 1. But here, I am cancelling these two and I am saying that it is equal to 1. Why? Because x, when I say limit, x is tending to 1, but it is not equal to 1. Therefore, I can cancel it. Are you guys able to understand it now? Are you guys able to follow? Hi Nikhil, welcome man. Got it? So this is how we figure out the limit, and this method which I taught you is called as the factorization method. Factorization means I cancel out the factor which makes it 0 by 0. For example, why is it becoming 0? Why is it becoming 0? Because of this x minus 1 factor. So I pull it outside, I cancel it, then whatever is left outside will give me the final limit value. This is the way we do it. No, Misha, it will not change. You guys can verify it. It will not change the value. So that will correctly give you the approaching value. Got it? So now I want you all to understand, when you say limit exists at a point, your left hand limit should be equal to your right hand limit, should be equal to the functional value. That is for continuity. So if all three are satisfied, you say that the function is continuous. But if these two are satisfied, you say that limit will exist. So let me repeat it. For example, so if you have a function, let's say limit x tending to 0 mod x. Okay, so let's say mod x by x. So how will this be? Can I help you solve it? Okay, so everybody seems to be distracted. So let me break this surprise after I answer your questions. So guys, Wasim sir is not keeping well because there is a climate change in Kashmir and I think he is down with cold. So I spoke to him yesterday and he is not doing well. I could see that when I saw the video chat, but he will be back, don't worry, and he will be back stronger. So please do wait. I'm sure he'll come back with a lot of good stuff planned for you. Okay, so right now he's just resting, trying to get better. Exactly, Achyut. Yes. So guys, now I'll try to explain this question. Please listen carefully. Everybody, don't spam the chat. So this is the question. So now, like I said, if limit exists, my left hand limit should be equal to my right hand limit. Only if LHL is equal to RHL, you say that limit will exist. Everybody understood that? Everybody understood that? Okay, perfect. So now, how will you find left hand limit? So the way you find left hand limit is, you will say limit x tending to 0 minus. 0 minus means to the left side of 0. So if you have 0, 0 minus means immediate left side of 0. And then I will say mod x by x. And we know that when x is negative, mod x will be equal to minus x. So the limit is minus 1. And what will be my right hand limit? My right hand limit is limit x tending to 0 plus. So it will be limit x tending to 0 plus to the immediate right of 0 mod x by x, which will be x by x, because mod x will be opening as x, because we are looking at 0 plus. 0 plus means positive number. Positive number means mod x will open as x only. So x by x is equal to 1. So my left hand limit is minus 1. Right hand limit is plus 1. So limit does not exist. Very good, Banu Prakash. Very good, guys. Superb. Rashmika, yes, this is for JEE 2022 also, because this is a 11th standard topic. Are you guys clear? How mod contain only positive? I didn't say mod contains positive, but mod will give you output as positive. Okay? Mod will give you output as positive. For example, Kirito, x belongs to 0 minus, na? X belongs to 0 minus. So do you understand x is a negative number? Do you understand x is a negative number? So when x is a negative number, mod x will be minus x. Because minus x will be positive. Are you able to understand now? Because minus x will be positive. Veer is asking, sir, what is modulus? Modulus is nothing but a function which makes you always positive. If you are negative, it makes it positive. If you are positive, it does not do anything. Are you guys able to understand that? All of you? Can you draw the graph for limit not existing? This is an example, man. This is an example for limit not existing. Okay, so how will the graph of this look like? The graph of this will be 1 for positive, minus 1 for negative. So this is the graph. Can you see that there is a jump? Because at 0, left hand side is minus 1, right hand side is plus 1. So at 0, the limit does not exist. Are you guys clear? Are you guys able to understand? So how can you see limit not existing in a graph? So when we talk about graph, if the limit does not exist, you will see a break in the graph. You will see a break in the graph at that point. So that is a pointer, that is a clue for you to understand that the limit at that point does not exist. Are you guys clear? Exactly. Exactly. So Nikhil, continuity is a different topic. Continuity is when limit exists and functional value is also equal. That is continuity. So we will talk about continuity in detail later on. For now, for limit to exist, your left hand limit and right hand limit should be equal. I hope you guys got that. Any conceptual doubt do you have? I want everybody to be open. Okay, let's have a great time because we are going to see a lot of fun questions today. Exactly, VSG, you're right. So shall we move forward, guys, everybody? Brilliant. So let us go ahead and try to tackle this question. So this question, I taught you how to do it. Do you guys remember how to do this now? Yes, Banu, we'll look at a lot of tips. So this is solved by the method of factorization. So it is done by factorization method. What does that method say? It says that cancel out the common factors. For example, the numerator can be factorized like this and the denominator is x minus 1. And since we have limit x tending to 1, x will not be equal to 1. So I can cancel off these two. Now I can directly apply my x equal to 1 and that will give me the limit value. So now I will directly substitute. So if I directly put 1, I will get 1 plus 1 plus 1 and that will be equal to 3 and that will be the answer for this question. Are you all able to understand? Yup. Yes, yes, yes. Got it? Perfect. Hi Sukda Baruna, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Perfect. So yeah, let's move forward. Before we proceed to the next question, I want to talk about the Vedantu's Pro subscription. Kiran, try to factorize it by using a cube minus b cube identity. So a cube minus b cube is what? A minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. So when you factorize it, you can cancel out the two terms. Sir, 0 by 0 is indeterminate. So can I say option D is also right? No, Kirito, because even though it is indeterminate form, you can still calculate its limit. You can still calculate its limit. Satyam, we are not looking at continuity because continuity is the next chapter. I have not still come to that. Today we are only talking about limits. So if you understand the existence of a limit which goes by the condition LHL is equal to RHL, that is more than enough. If your left hand limit and right hand limit are equal and that is the condition for existence of a limit, that if you have understood, I am totally happy. Yes, you can use Lhopital method, but I didn't teach you yet, so I'm not going to use that method over here. Okay, so we will use Lhopital later, not right now. So guys, if you are able to understand the things that we are discussing here and if you feel this is helping you a lot, then definitely check out the Pro subscription at Vedantu because that is even more organized. You have test series, you have the best teachers, you have the best classmates from all over the country, not just your own locality. You can write test with them, get your report card printed online. You will know what question you made a mistake, how much time your friends have spent, how much time you have spent, what is the area in which you are lagging. All that detailed report will be available to you in the test series when you take a Pro subscription. So like I said, you have the crash course, micro course, everything inbuilt. Even KVPY training is offered for those who are writing KVPY. So definitely check it out because right now there is a very good offer going on. We have a 20% discount. This is for the 21 batch and you see the per day price. Per day price is very, very reasonable. So if you guys also feel so, please do get it. This is the coupon code SHJ Pro. It stands for Shimon Joseph Pro subscription. So if you guys want the link, it will be right there in the description and also in the chat. So if you guys can see the chat, you will get the link. Click on it, use the coupon code and enjoy the classes at Vedantu. Okay. Now moving on. This is the next question. Is there any difference of content? Of course, Satyam. That will be like the normal classes. It will be slower, steadier, covering a lot of portion. Okay. So definitely I would suggest you to check it out in case you have a little bit of interest also, because you have good discount going on, which is 20%. What is the weightage of limits? The weightage of limits is, I would say, one question. One question you will get for the entire JEE main paper. So out of 25 you will get one, which is good. Very good, Saurabh. So Saurabh is saying that the 1 month that he took at Vedantu was amazing, and I am very sure of it, man. Even if anybody joins, I'm sure you guys will have a blast of a time. It is spelled as Lhopital, exactly, but Indians, sometimes we call it as L hospital. So I am not very concerned about it. If you guys are understanding, that's fine. So, but the right way to pronounce it is Lhopital. And even Euler people make mistake. So people call this Euler, right? But it's actually Euler. It's actually Euler. But it's okay. Doesn't matter. They are all names. Okay. So what is the answer? Yup, you guys are all right. Answer is B. Answer is B. Amazing work, guys. Amazing work. So how do we solve this? Kirito, don't worry. I will explain it. Listen carefully. So Kirito, what are they saying? They are saying limit extending to 0 f of x exists. So when will limit exist, Kirito? Limit will exist when your left hand limit is equal to right hand limit. So left hand limit means limit extending to 0 minus f of x, and right hand limit means limit extending to 0 plus f of x. So what is 0 minus? 0 minus corresponds to this interval. Do you agree? Do you agree? Because x lesser than 0. So I will write x tending to 0 minus f of x will be x plus k. And there I have x tending to 0 plus. So 0 plus means I will take this interval. So that will be cos x. Now put x equal to 0. So if I put x equal to 0, I will get k is equal to cos of 0. So k is equal to 1. That's it. Laddu. Did you all understand the way in which it is solved? Everybody clear with it? Any doubts, guys? Any doubts? Uncharted is able to follow? What about Misha? Very good. Exactly, Archana. Very good, very good. Amazing. So let's move forward with that to the next concept which I want to teach you. Then the next concept which I want to teach you guys is the indeterminate form. So everybody knows 0 by 0 is an indeterminate form. But you guys should also be aware that there are totally 7 indeterminate forms, which is nothing but 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, 0 into infinity, infinity minus infinity, 0 power 0, 1 power infinity and infinity power 0. All of them are said to be indeterminate form. All of them are said to be indeterminate forms. Okay, so you cannot tell which is greater, which is lesser, what value it will be. No, these are all indeterminate. You cannot estimate them. Very good, Shrivani. I'm glad you guys are following it. Many of you might be thinking, sir, infinity minus infinity is 0. No, sir. In mathematics, any number minus the same number will be 0. Then why are you doing this? Because infinity is not a number, it is a symbol. It is a symbol which represents the highest value possible, which nobody knows. Got it? Exactly. Infinity is just like large quantity. That's it. Nobody knows what it is. Yes, Achyut, you can use x minus h and x plus h also. Yes, you are right, Achyut. Exactly, Divya, you are right. Hardik, Baruna, Sugdha is right. Exactly, you guys are super smart. 0 power infinity is 0. 0 power infinity is 0, but 0 power 0 is indeterminate. Okay. Are you guys clear? 1 by 0 also infinity. 1 by 0 is not defined because in mathematics we cannot have 0 in the denominator. Got it? So now properties of limit. These are very simple properties. Can you guys make a note of it? I'm sure everybody can understand it. It is self-explanatory. Just make a note of it and then we will try to use it in questions. Okay? So guys, all of these forms, they have specific methods to solve. For example, the first two are famously solved by L-Hospital method. Okay. So this is solved by rationalization method. Okay. And this is solved by taking log. This is solved by 1 to the power infinity form, which I will teach you. And this is again solved by L-Hospital after manipulation. So every 7 of the indeterminate form has a method attached to it by which we will be able to solve them. Okay. Are you guys clear? Okay, Sugdha Baruna, no problem. What is LH? LH is the Lhopital method. Lhopital method, which I will teach you in a while. Okay, Suhas. How many sessions for limits? Rashmika, tomorrow also we'll have a session on limits wherein I will discuss some questions. I will talk about it, Misha, in a few more seconds. What is the second property? The second property here, it says that limit can be taken inside even when you have powers. So if you have limit of a function raised to some power, you can bring the limit inside the function, find out this value and raise it to the power m. Got it? Are you all clear? Perfect. So now please try to solve this. First of all, do you guys realize it is 0 by 0 form? Because if I put x as 0, I will get tan 0 by tan 0, which will be 0 by 0. So this is an indeterminate form. But that is not the answer because it can be solved. How do you solve it? That you guys think about and try to do it. So Eminjoy is right, VSG is right, Kirito is right. You guys are all awesome. The answer is 2, guys. The answer is B option. Sonu, Ganesh, Archana, Divya, Veer, Suhas, Ryan. And then we have Divya Sharma, Shivani, Saurabh, Ganesh, Shreya. Very good. So Misha, do you know trigonometry? Satyam, do you know trigonometry? So if you know trigonometry, you should have solved this question. Because Satyam, I can write tan 2x as what? Tan 2x, I can write it as 2 tan x by 1 minus tan square x. So tan x will get cancelled because x is tending to 0, but it is not equal to 0. Understand that? X is tending to 0, but it is not equal to 0. So it will be limit x tending to 0, 1 minus tan square x by 2. Now directly substitute 0. So it will be 1 minus 0 by 2, which will be 0.5. Was that difficult? Yes? Are you guys able to understand it now? Manmeet Singh is enjoying the session. That is amazing. I'm so happy that you guys have got it. Everybody clear? Yes, Saurabh, I will come to the LH rule. So LH rule I'll teach you. If you guys are interested, I will teach you in a short while, but please do wait for it. I'm going to move forward to LH rule in a short while. Okay? Perfect. Let's move forward. Can you guys try this question out now? Everybody, let me see how many of you are able to get this correct. Oh, you solved it through LH rule. Okay, Saurabh. That's very good. That's very good. There is no x. Kirito, x is just a variable. Okay, here you mean, here n tends to infinity. Okay, it's n tending to infinity. Kirito, it is n tending to infinity. Got it? Exactly, Bharini. That is what I told you. You remember? In my strategy session, I told you, na? Trigonometry has very low weightage in JEE Mains, but it is used in so many chapters, man. If you take calculus, most of the questions are based on trigonometry. Okay. Guys, only Ganesh is correct, I think. The answer is actually option C. The answer is actually option C. Why is it option C? Guys, you should be able to solve this. Come on, what is the sum of the numerator? The sum of the numerator is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. And denominator I have n cube. So do you guys agree this is correct? Do you guys agree that this is correct? Do you guys agree that this is correct? Everybody knows this. I taught you this myself. I have taught you in sequence and series. I told you what is the sum of the first n squares. You should not forget all that, guys. Okay? Got it? So now what I'm going to do is 1n and 1n I'll cancel. So it will be n square. Now look at the beauty of what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something very, very cool. So I will take 1n inside here. So it will be n plus 1 by n. And I'll take one more n inside there. So it will be 2n plus 1 by n by 6. So now that can be written as 1 plus 1 by n into 2 plus 1 by n by 6. Now n tends to infinity. So can I say this is a 0, very, very small quantity, 1 divided by very large number. 1 divided by very large number is almost 0. Similarly, 1 divided by a very large number is almost 0. So 1 into 2 by 6 is 2 by 6. And what is 2 by 6 equal to? 2 by 6 is equal to 1 by 3. So that is why the answer is option C. Did you guys like it? Everybody? Wasn't it awesome? Hi Pramesh, welcome man. So glad that you could make it. No problem. Welcome. So shall we proceed, guys, to the next one? Everybody, are you guys ready for it? Okay, Archana. No problem. So yeah, with that, let us proceed and go to the next one, which is your sandwich theorem. So this is even more awesome. Divya, the other ways to do it are using your Lhopital method, but again, you will have to first get the reduced expression. The special series summation, you have to do it. No other method. Okay. So this is your sandwich theorem. So let us see what this sandwich theorem is and why this got its name. Okay. So now, let us say there are 3 functions. I will take 3 colors. So let's say I draw one in red color. I draw one more in, let's say, black color. And I draw one more. But the color I think will not be seen. So I'll try drawing in green color. Can you guys see that? Yeah? Can you guys see that? So these are the 3 graphs. So now I'm going to call the first one as f of x. Okay, and the last one as h of x. And the middle one is g of x. So can you guys agree? Can you guys agree that your f of x is always greater than equal to your g of x, which is always greater than equal to your h of x? Do you all agree with me on that? Do you all agree with me on that? So now what I'm doing is, listen very carefully, something beautiful is going to happen. What I'm going to tell is, I'm saying at some point A, I know that my limit of f of x and limit of h of x both are equal to the same value. So at the point A, my f of x and h of x kind of take the same value. So doesn't it automatically imply g of x also takes the same limit? Why, sir? Because g of x is in between, guys. If you tie f of x and h of x, g of x is anyway squeezed in between. Are you able to understand that? So what I'm trying to say is, at x equal to a, my f of x limit is L and my h of x also has the same limit. So I'm trying to squeeze both of them at the same value. So automatically g of x, which is inside, will also get squeezed and it will also have the same limit. So this automatically implies limit extending to a, g of x is also equal to L. So that is what they have written here. That is what they have written here. Got it? So this is the squeeze theorem or the sandwich theorem. Okay? This is called as your squeeze theorem or sandwich theorem. No, Kirito, this has got nothing to do with your AMGM. So your g of x is sandwiched in between f of x and h of x. So that is why the name sandwich theorem. Exactly, Jumana, you're right. Okay, so let's see one application of this, because I always teach by applying what I cover. So I'm gonna show you guys how to apply it. Please look at it, try to solve it, then we will discuss. Okay, KVPY classes, mega, I will start it most probably by next week and I will let you know what is the timing. Okay. Why the name sandwich? Because in sandwich you have one bread on top, one bread on the bottom, and one more is the filling is at the middle, right? So g of x is at the middle and you have f of x and h of x sandwiching it. So that is why the name. Option A, absolutely right. Yes, Uncharted, tomorrow we will have Menti quiz in the morning at 11 AM. So please be a part of it. You guys will definitely enjoy that. So is it option A? Yes, you guys are all absolutely right. You could have directly done it, but I'm going to teach you sandwich rule. So let's use that. So first of all, let me teach you from the basics. Listen how carefully I'm going to do it. So do you all agree? Sin x lies between -1 to 1. Everybody knows that? Everybody knows that? So now can I say 100 sin x will lie between 100 to -100. Do you all agree with me on that? Now I'll add x. So x minus 100, x plus 100 sin x is less than equal to x plus 100. Are you all okay with that? Are you guys okay with that? Yes or no? Are you all okay with that? Now, do you guys agree that this is a negative quantity? Do you guys agree that this is a negative quantity? Why is it a negative quantity? Because x tends to infinity, guys. It's a very large value. So this is going to be a very, very large negative number. So the overall thing is going to be negative. So if I divide this whole inequality, I'm going to divide it by minus 5x plus 200. What will happen? The sign of the inequality will reverse. The sign of the inequality will reverse. So this will be like this. Are you guys able to follow that? Yeah? Now apply the limit. Now apply limit x tending to infinity. So if I divide numerator and denominator by x, this will become what? 1 minus 100 by x by minus 5 plus 200 by x. So this will be 0, this will be 0 because x tends to infinity. So answer is minus 1 by 5. So that is the left hand side limit value. So if I do the same thing for the right hand side, I will get limit x tending to 0. 1 plus 100 by x divided by minus 5 plus 200 by x. So this is 0, this is 0. So again I will get minus 1 by 5. So the left hand limit over here is also minus 1 by 5, and this is also minus 1 by 5. So the middle one should also be minus 1 by 5. So that is why option A is correct. So that is how you do it by sandwich theorem. Did you guys like that? Did you guys like that? Hi Niaz, welcome man. Amazing, na? So the application of sandwich theorem is just mind-blowing, guys. And if you use it at the right spot, you can come up with great solutions. Okay? Hi guys, so let's move forward to the next one. So the next one which I'm going to teach you is nothing but your Lhopital Rule. Everybody was asking, sir, Sonu is saying, sir, can you repeat once again? Yes, Sonu, I'll repeat it once again. Listen carefully. So what I did was, Sonu, I first wrote the inequality. Sin x lies between minus 1 to 1. And then I multiplied by 100. And then I added x on all the sides. And when I divide by minus 5x plus 200, the sign of the inequality will reverse. Why? Because Satyam, I am dividing by a negative number. Na? Whenever you divide inequalities by a negative number, the sign of the inequality will reverse. Whenever you divide an inequality by a negative number, the sign of the inequality will reverse. As simple as that. That's exactly what I have done. Is it clear, Sonu? Sonu, are you able to follow? If you have any doubt, let me know. So after I get this inequality, I try to apply limit on all the three. So I see that limit of this and limit of this are equal. So definitely this also should have the same limit. Limit of this side and limit of this side is equal. So that automatically implies the middle one also should have the same limit. So that is exactly what I have done. Okay. So yeah, now coming to your Lhopital method, L-Hospital method, let's try to check how to do it. So this method is used whenever you have 0 by 0 form or infinity by infinity form. So if you have limit extending to a, f of x by g of x, what will you do first? You will put x equal to a directly. Yes, the session PDF will be available in the Telegram group. So you have to join the Telegram group, Srivani. Okay, guys, listen carefully. What you will do first, you will put x equal to a inside the function. So let's say you get 0 by 0 or you get infinity by infinity. Then you know you have hit a roadblock. You know that you are encountering an indeterminate form. So when you encounter an indeterminate form, what will you do? You will use L-Hospital because this is a very powerful method. Every student likes it. You ask anybody who's in 11th standard, 12th standard, everybody will be like, sir, L-Hospital is our best friend because L-Hospital is so easy and fast to use. Okay, so JEE Mains you can do that. JEE Advanced not always. Sometimes you get good questions. Okay, so let's try to do it. So when you have 0 by 0 form, what L-Hospital method says is differentiate the numerator and differentiate the denominator and again put the same limit. Now you will get an answer. If you are again getting 0 by 0 or if you are again getting infinity by infinity, L-Hospital says what? Differentiate again. Keep doing this until you get an answer. Keep doing it until you get an answer. That's it. As simple as that. Okay. So now let's have a look at the applications of L-Hospital method. Okay. So this is an application. First you guys try it and then we will discuss it. It is a very powerful method. It is a very powerful method. Everybody likes it because it is faster, it is quicker, and it gives you the answer so easily. Okay, so are you guys done with this, people? Everybody? Yes, Banu, this is a question based on L-Hospital. So Srinidhi is right. So guys, I think Everybody has got it correct. The answer is 0, I guess. So let's try to solve it together. So first of all, what do? I have ln of cos x by x. Listen carefully what I'm doing, guys. So I have limit x tending to 0. So when I put x as 0, what will I get? I will get ln of cos 0 by 0, which will be 0 by 0. Because cos 0 is 1, ln of 1 is 0. So do you guys agree that it is indeterminate form? Do you guys agree that it is indeterminate form? All of you. So what can I do? I can use L'Hospital. L'Hospital says differentiate your numerator. What is derivative of ln cos x? It is 1 by cos x into minus sin x divided by differentiation of denominator is 1. So now apply the same limit. So it is nothing but limit x tending to 0 minus tan x. So if I put x is 0, I will get 0 as the answer. So that is why option C is correct, and you guys are all right. Very good. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Shrusti is saying, sir, can you please repeat L'Hospital form? Yes, Shrusti, I will repeat it. Listen carefully over here. So L'Hospital form, na Shrusti, it is used when the limit is of the form 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity. So that is when you will use L'Hospital form. So how do you figure out whether it is 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity? You try to put in the value directly. So when I put x is equal to 0 inside Shrusti, I get 0 by 0 form. So that gives me an idea. Maybe I can use L'Hospital. And how to use L'Hospital? What does it say? It says that to use L'Hospital, you need to differentiate your numerator once and you need to differentiate your denominator once. So if I differentiate my numerator, I will get 1 by cos x into minus sin x, chain rule. That is the derivative of my numerator. And derivative of denominator is just 1. That's it. Again you apply the same limit. Check if you are getting a finite limit. If you get your finite limit, that is the answer. Okay? Are you all clear with it? Yup. Brilliant, guys. The answer is C, Matthew. It is 0 because tan of 0 is 0, na? Tan of 0 is 0. Yes, Bharani, that's correct. So let's move forward. The answer is 0. One more question I have, an even better question. Try to do this. This will seal the deal. This is a very good question. Okay, everybody try to solve it. Everybody should try and solve this question. Shivani is saying C. Okay, we'll check it. And Kiran is saying B. Then we have Kunal. We will do PNC as well in the coming week. In the coming week, we will do PNC as well, definitely. Uncharted says C. Archana is also saying C. Uncharted also is saying C. Bharani is also saying C. Okay, a lot of C as the answer. Matthew is confident that it is A. Matthew, check it. Jumana is saying C. Okay, so let's try to solve it, guys. So how do we do this question? So first of all, what I'll do is, can I write it as limit x tending to 0? Can I write it as log to the base e tan square 2x by log to the base e tan square x? Do you guys understand this? Because I've told you this, na? When you have log b to the base a, I can write it as log b to some base divided by log a to some base. Change of base rule. It is called as the change of base rule in logarithms. So here I am changing the base to e because I feel comfortable over here. Now apply 0. So I will get log e0 by log e0. So which is minus infinity by minus infinity. So do you guys agree it is infinity by infinity form? Do you guys agree that it is infinity by infinity form? So when it is infinity by infinity form, can I use L-Hospital method? Can I use L-Hospital method? Are you guys understanding the approach which I am taking? Can you guys understand the approach which I am taking? Yes? Sonu, let me know what is your problem. I will help you out. Okay. Let me know what you cannot understand. So I can probably let you know how to do it. Exactly, Dhanush. Now, because it is infinity by infinity form, I can differentiate it because that is what L-Hospital says. So L-Hospital says that I'll apply the same limit, but I will now differentiate this. Differentiate the numerator. So differentiate the numerator, what I'll get? I will get 1 by tan square 2x. And then I have to differentiate tan square 2x. What is differentiation of tan square 2x? It is 2 tan 2x into derivative of tan 2x is secant square 2x into 2. So that is my derivative of numerator. Derivative of denominator will be what? Derivative of denominator will be 1 by tan square x into, you will have 2 tan x into secant square x. That's it. Now solve it. Sonu, I did that by change of base property, Sonu. I have taught you logarithms. Go and check that lecture and then you will be able to do it. So this is a JEE main level question, you can say, probably of that standard, and it involves some properties of logarithms. That's it, guys. What will you do here? Cancel tan 2x once. Then if I simplify it, what will I get? Any idea? If I simplify that, what will I get? I will get 4 by sin 2x cos 2x divided by, in the denominator I'll have 2 by sin x cos x. So 4 and 2 will get cancelled. So I'll have 2 sin x cos x, which is sin 2x by 2 divided by, here I can write this as sin 2x into cos 2x. So 2 will get cancelled, sin 2x will get cancelled. So this is nothing but, it all simplifies to 1 by cos 2x. Limit x tending to 0. So the answer is option B, 1 I think. Akshit, L-Hospital says that you differentiate numerator and denominator separately, Akshit, not as a quotient. Got it? That is what L-Hospital rule says. That is what L-Hospital rule says. Are you guys able to follow that? Everybody? Anybody has a doubt? Can you guys go through it and let me know if you have any doubts? Definitely, Srinidhi, we'll do a few more questions. I'm so happy that you are all excited. Guys, definitely subscribe, give a like, and do spread the word. That would be very, very motivating for all of us. Wasim sir, Shreyas sir, and I together. Okay, perfect. So let us go forward and look at a few more interesting topics. I have given the complete solution. Sonu, if you have doubt, I would say please do watch it again and get back to me in Instagram. So I answer the doubts of all my students in Instagram. You can message me over there so I can help you with your queries. Okay? Definitely, Kiran, that is the hope. Let's see. Malabika, I will definitely take some KVPY classes. Give us some time. We are planning around it. I will let you know in the Telegram group. Okay? So yeah, let's move forward, guys. So these are some of the formulas. Please make a note of it. Now, based on these formulas, I'll give you one question and then a few more as homework. You guys can take it and we will meet again tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll have Menti session at 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. we will have a good discussion on questions. Yesterday's class has a high population because it was a general session. It was KVPY preparation. So that is how it works. But this is a regular normal class. So we cannot expect so many students unless we spread the word and try to bring them ourselves. So that is what I want from you guys. Please do spread the word and help bring people here. Okay. Topic for Menti quiz is tomorrow is algebra part 2. So I'm going to take permutation combination, probability, statistics and matrices determinants. So 4 chapters will be as part of the session tomorrow. So if you guys are excited, definitely come and attend it. Okay. Okay, so guys, we are going to get into the derivation details. Bhuminathan. Yes, 11th standard guys can also come and be a part of it. You have not completed any of these chapters. Okay, that's fine. So if you guys are interested, you can come and be a part of it. It will be helpful for you. So yeah guys, let's try to solve this question. How do you do this? Any idea? Any idea? Of this I know only the first and the last two. Okay. Is L-Hospital rule needed for 11th standard? Not necessary. For CBSE it is not needed, but it's always good to know. Exactly, Satyam, you guys are right. Jumana, no Jumana, that is not right. Think about it. Anybody? Let's see who is getting it correct. Very good. Darshan is right. Bhumina Darshan is absolutely right. L-Hospital is not the right pronunciation. It's actually Lhopital, but it doesn't matter, Abhishek, however you call it. Okay. So guys, let's see how to do this question. So first, when I put 3, I will get 3 power 10 minus 59049 divided by 3 minus 3, which will be 0 by 0. You guys can check it. Because 3 power 9 is this. 3 power 10 is this quantity. 59049. So can I use L-Hospital? Because my limit is 0 by 0 form. I can use L-Hospital, which says differentiate the numerator and differentiate the denominator. So that is your answer. And x is 3, right? X tends to 3. So the answer is minus 10 into 3 power 9. So it will be minus 10 into 19680. 6830, yeah. Are you all clear with it? So that is the answer. It is option A, which is the correct option. I hope you guys are all clear with it. Okay. This is not JEE Mains level, man. This is a slightly easy question. Okay. So this is the direct formula based question. I'm sure everybody would have understood it. So yeah, with that, we will take a few questions as homework. This one and this one and this one. Okay, so you guys can let me know what are the answers for these questions right now in the comment section, and I will probably get back to you by tomorrow. Okay, so guys, tomorrow we'll have a session at 4 o'clock. So try to be a part of it. And if you guys are enjoying the sessions at Vedantu, check out the crash courses that we offer, because the crash courses at Vedantu are beautifully designed, taken by expert faculties, and they are going to complete the entire syllabus in 120 hours, 120 sessions. So that is amazing, because you will have a very organized team, organized way of conducting the entire course. The tests are planned perfectly to suit your needs, and this course will be available till February until you write your JEE Mains. And even after that, it might be accessible for your second attempt. So that is how Vedantu is helping the student community, and I'm sure you guys will be benefited from it. Okay, so check it out, and if you guys like it, join it, because right now we have a discount going on. It is available for 8,000 rupees, and this is the coupon code SJCC, which stands for Shimon Joseph Crash Course. Okay, so use this and try to join that in case you are interested in the crash course. Okay? Very good, Suhas. That is awesome, man. 120 sessions, Misha. 120 sessions. So each session is 1.5 hours. So 120 into 1.5, 180 hours it will be. Okay. Yes, Bharani, you can definitely join it. You know the coupon code, you know the link, use it, get the discount, and I would love to see you all in class. Okay. So guys, take care, all of you. Do like it, share it, definitely spread the word, because I want to have great number of students in the session. That would be so encouraging for any teacher. I'm sure you guys are doing your part. Spread the word, bring more people tomorrow, and let's have fun. Okay. Thank you guys. All of you take care. All the very best for your exam. Do well in life, stay safe, and come out with flying colors. Okay. Bye-bye. See you.